So personal training. Who's interested in personal training? Is this a personal training video? You interested in losing weight, shedding fat, building strength, all of those great things, becoming a better version of who you are, right? I got you. I got you. You know, I do all those things. Maybe some of you watch this page, you're familiar with me, just from a yoga standpoint. Maybe some just from allotment and growing. Or maybe just philosophy and just real talk or magic mushrooms. But really and truly, all of these things are my passions, different skill sets that I use. I don't use them all the time. You know how people think that, hey, this is what I am. I'm a yoga teacher. That's all I do. Or, no, I'm none of these roles. I'm passionate about all of these things that you see me post, whether it's talking about personal training, holistic health, health coach, yoga teacher, all those type of things, right? But at the same time, I'm energetic, I'm really like in tune with myself. So I don't always feel the need to be in that particular space. I don't always want to be just training people. I don't always want to be just doing yoga. No, I go with how I feel, right? And that's how it should be. But personal training, it's deep. All these things that I said, yeah, they are, results that could come from a great personal trainer. But like after being in this role now for, say, over 15 years, personal training, or the idea, or what it is, or, it's deeper. When we think about personal training and stuff like that, or how it's marketed in this world, it's just, it's some aesthetic thing. It's just pure ego. That's cool if that's what you want. Hey, whatever the case. I'm not saying I won't help you get there. It's perfectly fine. Whatever you want is up to you, your desires. But there are so many more components that we have to think about when we take on an individual and we're going to personalize this training for them. Personal training. Personal. It's person. It's you. It's to you. It's customized to you, right? I think it's so easy to become these things these days. Whether you take a small course, for a few months and that's it. You go out there and you train people. You train people how to do push-ups. Train people how to do bicep curls, how to do squats, how to run, and all these things, right? But as far as really dealing with the person, you never touch the person. Talk about touch the person. Eating, moving, sleeping, cleansing, thinking, stillness, all those are very personal. All those need to be trained. We can keep labeling these things as just holistic, but these things are personal. Let's not get caught up with the words the buzzwords that are it now. But this has to be personal. And I have different people, with different ailments and stuff like that contact me all the time. And it's through my the questionnaire that they have to fill out before we start working together, that I really get to know more things about them because I'm asking the questions. But when they just approach me with it, it's just like, okay, yeah, I just want to lose weight. I want this. I want a flat belly. I want this. You know, but there's other things that happened. There's root causes for those particular ailments. Sometimes we're dealing with what we think is just like bloating or a big stomach or, yeah, a pudgy stomach. But that person could just be backed up. It's a gastrointestinal issue, or it could be a digestive issue. You know, their body's not releasing what it needs to because they're overindulging and putting a whole bunch of things in their system that doesn't agree with them. And they're not aware of the signs, the symptoms that the body's trying to say, hey, nah, we don't like this. Step back. You got to stop. They're just so unaware because they've been used to doing whatever they've been doing. But as we grow, the body does change. You keep going through different shifts, you know, shifts through your hormones, testosterone, you know, estrogen, all those things. Yeah, they continually change. So things that you could have probably got away with years before, you can't get away with now. So all these things are personal. If you're dealing with particular ailments like, say, diabetes, polycystic ovaries, or, you know, gastrointestinal issues, IBS, irritable bowel syndrome, all these type of things. These are things that need to be addressed first. You know what I mean? Because that deals with the functioning of your body, your internal system. The internal system has to work properly first. Those things have to be in order. Even before we start talking about how many push-ups can you do, you know. So just wanted to put that out there, like, and yes, these are my passions. I deal with all of them. It's not just a role. This is the way I live. You know, I don't need to be sharing these things constantly for it to be seen. Do you know what I mean? But whether I'm talking about yoga, cleansing, being in the allotment, growing your own food, magic mushrooms, all these type of things, you know, philosophy, self-love. It's all things that I'm passionate about, that I live. So if you click this just thinking it was just a regular personal training video, and you are interested in doing the works, then yes, I'm in that space now. I'm feeling like taking some people on. So yes, contact me. Whether you're near or far, do sessions on Zoom, Cyber, doesn't really matter. And yeah, it's a holistic process. So it's a combination of movements, calisthenics, yoga, kettlebells, cleansing, mind, you know what I mean? That's personal training.
Okay. Righteous whips.
Namaste, it's all about you, and not about it, the divinity in you. Namaste, it's all about you, and not about it, the divinity in you. Namaste, it's all about you, and not about it, the divinity in you. Namaste, it's all about you.